Grand rising, people. How are you doing today? How's everyone doing? Today is a beautiful day. The sun is shining. Oh, I just feel so full of zeal. Woo! All righty, let's get into it. Today is Freaky Friday, y'all. And as y'all know, we always do something freaky, talk about something freaky on the spectrum of Freaky Friday, right? Well, I got a compilation of different videos that we would like to share and talk about and all that good stuff for you guys today. Anyway, before I can get into the song and dance of why Shades of Blue is so great, I want to talk about Molly Moss, Sea Moss, because I don't have my Sea Moss, Molly. Where's my Sea Moss? I'm gonna keep screaming at him until he delivers my Sea Moss. Okay, because I need some more. Because it's getting deeper and deeper into those winter months, and it really helps me. So instead of me going taking the pills, or because I found out that when you ordering those pills, you don't know the potency of the sea moss, or you just exactly don't know what you're getting, how much of that is sea moss and sawdust. You know what I'm saying? So, but at least when I get my Molly Moss sea moss from Molly, I know it's fresh because he makes it fresh, and I know it's potent. Baby is a potent. He had one sea moss called a purple sea moss. That junk was so potent. I don't care what you diluted it. What you that sea moss that came and said, "Yeah," shocked my whole body. I said, "Oh, this is too strong." Had to end up giving it to my uncle Ian. He used the sea moss to make this thing that Jamaicans call Irish moss with, and he just loves it. But baby, ooh, I tell you, I said I can't. I said, okay, Ian, I can't drink this purple one. Not even in my coffee, my tea. It was just that strong because I was taking it to the head. I take about 2 tablespoons, rop to the head, wop wop, and I'm like, that's the golden one. I tried to do that with that purple one. It came right back up on that spoon. It's like, oh, I looked at the spoon. I'm like, wait a minute, like, that's how strong it was. But yeah, definitely. If you haven't already got your sea moss, definitely get it. It helps your body with a lot of things, and the vitamins and minerals that it needs. It's not a bad thing to take. I heard that Dr. Sabi used to use sea moss, and the sea moss, and it's something else, not the bladder wrack, but it's something else that I heard about. It said it comes from the tree. I mean, not tree, the gel from a rock. It comes out of this rock. Um, I think of the name and then it disappears out my mind. Think of it, then it disappears out my mind. It's sort of like one of my lovers. I think about him. He appears and then he disappears. The shrinkage is real, people. The shrinkage is real. That's one of the questions today for the men and women about the shrinkage. You know, things are really smaller than it really appear to be. But okay, as I get into a Freaky Friday, oh, I got to show my book, Shades of Blue by A.M. Morning. Get this, get this, get this, get this. This is a great stocking stuffer. I want this on everybody's bookshelf, not just mine, but yours too. Great book. Y'all get this. It's on softback, hardback, audio, digital. Get it. That's all I'm saying. Support Althea McFarlane because believe it or not, when I gotta sell a lot of books in order for me to see something because I only get like 2 cents, no, 2 cents on a dollar, sort of speak, when I'm selling the book. So I get like a $2.50 for each hardback book. That's sad. So how many books do I have to sell just to get $25? I got to sell 10. Amazon is like we got to move 10 products. So I'm asking you guys, get the book supported because I am on the mission to get the second book released. And can I get the second book released until we move enough from this right here? So I'm working on some things and everything. Because like I said, this is supposed to be the first out of 5 installments. 5 books come in the set, the Shades of Blue series. So I'm glad that you guys here on the gram. All righty, let's do who's in the house today on the panel. Good morning, panel. Who I got with me this morning?
Hi, Miss Althea.
Hi, Mr. Dicky. Damien, I do not like to say Dicky.
No, just say Damien. It's fine.
Damien Seaman.
Seamoss.
I know that I used to call you Seamoss because I get that Seaman Seamoss. It was the C that was messing me up. But,
No, I was showing my kids the Morning Mac show. I made them watch it, and I said it's a long podcast, so you guys got like at least 2 hours plus going on this. And now my kids fuck with me, and they're like, really? They gave you a stage name? Dickie Headass wasn't enough, so Althea McFarlane tagged you Damien Seamoss, and now that's what they say. No, my name's not Seaman anymore. It's Seamoss.
Well, it's less it's less evasive than Seaman, and men don't mind saying Seaman.
What's wrong with the name Seaman?
Well, men don't like to say semen for some reason. You men don't like to say
that's where
semen.
It comes from. Men are all about semen. Gay, straight, whatever. Every man's about semen. He wants it on your face. He wants it in your body. He wants you to rub it on your titties. All that. So don't even say that again, Althea. I will cut lock that in. Lock that in.
It is Freaky Friday, Damien. So look, you can say all the freaky stuff you want.
Good.
All the freaky stuff you want.
And I'm so excited. I went to the hub yesterday with my wife Connie, and they have more reservations than they have seats.
It sounds like that's going to be a problem.
No, it's not going to be a problem. People can stand up and watch. Hold your cocktail. Shut up.
They're going to want to eat. How are they going to stand up and watch their meal? What are you going to have after they eat?
No. 7 o'clock, everyone can eat. But there's going to be some people that are going to be in another part of the dining room because the main dining room where the show's going to be, there's more reservations than there are seats, and I think that's really fucking cool. The venue is doing just as much of a good job as I think I'm doing, but I never think I'm doing a good job ever, unless it's packed. If I do something and I promote a show, and my buddy Junior, the Reverend Junior High or Juju Shaw in Kelso, Washington, he started Comedy for the Cure with me and Brian Hamilton and Joseph Mobley some almost 20 years ago. I'm the godfather of hell gigs.
Hell gigs.
The godfather of hell gigs. Now, hell gigs are this. I'll do 15 shows in a month if I want to, and some shows they're packed. And then there's those other shows where you got the owners that really don't know what the hell's going on. And you walk in and like, what happened to the flyers I put up? Does anyone even know that there's a comedy show? Holy crap. Okay, so we're going to perform in front of 4 or 5 people instead of 50 or 60 or 100. So it was taught to me a long time ago, Althea. A long time ago it was taught to me by a very, very astute comedian by the name of David Say, who's been on the Johnny Carson show 12 times. He's in his 80s now. And he told me, he goes, Damien, and I've hired him more than once. He goes, Damien, if you're a comedian, here's what you do. You do the job. And the job is this. Whether there's 5 people or 5,000, you get up and entertain those people, period. But yeah, there's more reservations than there are seats in that fucking place, man. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to piss off the cook in the back. And that's what I'm so excited about. I'm going to be pissing off the chef.
Don't be doing that. People got to eat. You're pissing off the chef and they be.
No, that's why there's only 3 things. That's why there's only 3 things on the menu. I mean, they already know what's coming. There's going to be a tsunami. So they got to plate that shit and put it out on the table and make sure everyone's eating so this show doesn't start late.
Speaking of plating and putting out on the table, did anybody see the video of the fabulous food that they have at Dell's Kitchen and Lounge? I took a couple of pictures.
Yes, I saw those pictures. That looks like I gained some weight. I love it.
It looked like you gained some weight, and those was real pictures. By the way, sometimes you go into a place and they have a picture of the food, and then the food come out looking nothing like the picture. So
You ain't never been. You never been to McDonald's and you saw the Big Mac and it looks all beautiful and shit. And you go through the drive-through and you get your Big Mac and you're like,
nothing
oh
like
my
it.
god, what did I just do to destroy my life today?
Well, America knows what it looked like, and they accept the risk. They know it doesn't look nothing like TV. But then when you have your food that mirrors the pictures you display, that's a good thing in my book.
Well, see, and that's the same thing for me, Althea. You know, my little side dime pieces and stuff. You know, I mean, what I look like on the picture screen, when they see me in person, they're like, "Oh, I fucked up. God damn it."
And if anybody's wondering what is Althea doing, Althea is trying to make sure that it's up everywhere, like on Facebook. Hey, Jill on Keys. Well, I know it's on YouTube because my girl Jill on Keys is on there. Hey, girl, it's Freaky Friday. And I have a couple of questions for the panel. But my Damien's here. Let me ask Damien.
Go ahead.
But he may give me a vulgar answer. I know it's going to be vulgar because this is Damien Seaman. So
Go ahead. I'll try
Damien,
and keep it clean.
I want to know about smell shrinkage. Is that a real thing? I heard, like, is that a real thing?
Well,
and why do it shrink like that? Like,
okay,
is it like
I can only tell you.
Age, do it get smaller?
Mm-hmm. I can only tell you that from my own personal experience, Althea. You know, I started having babies as a teenager. You know, I'm over a half a century old now. I think the shrinkage part is because I beat my dick up, and now it's like pulling taffy. There's your answer.
So men, their penis gets smaller, but their testicles get bigger.
And their nose gets bigger, and their ears get bigger, and their balls get longer. You know what to expect.
That's okay. Well, thank you, David.
But again, let me parlay that with when it comes to that, you got to think about, what's the most important thing that you want in a man? I mean, if he's got shrinkage, whatever, but what else can he do? Can he use his hand? Can he use his mouth? Will he make you biscuits and gravy in the morning? Will he rub your feet when he knows your ass has been up for like 2 days walking around and shit? And yeah, I mean, I think, and my wife Connie will tell you, it really ain't about my dick anymore. It's about the other things that I can accommodate. So so what if my dick's small now? Shit, it used to be huge.
You said it used to be huge. It used to be something, huh?
Yeah, it used to be. I used to be a contender.
Now you're just a pretender.
Yeah, now I'm just a pretender. Good job, Althea. Good take back on that one. I love you. It is Freaky Friday. Hell yeah, I'm in the house, baby.
Definitely, it is. And see, men ask questions of women when their boobs get saggy and dragging in the sand and stuff like that. Some of us have boobs that go. We don't have breasts. We got tit knees because these tits are all the way down to our knees.
Hey, you remember that joke I told you about walking into my grandparents having sex? My grandpa's got a tennis ball off his walker attached to his cock, and my grandma's spread eagle. One boob had slid off the bed onto the floor. The other one's got in her hand lasso style, and she's encouraging him. Come on, mount me. I can see you're wearing protection. No, you're fucking old as shit.
No, I never heard that joke.
Well, it's one of my closers. It's about lying to your children. It's a long story, but it's a closer.
I think just about everybody have caught their parents having sex. I never caught my grandparents having sex per se, but I did catch my mom in the act. My mom and dad.
Yeah, she was getting railed. She was getting railed.
And they all say the same thing. Close the door. Damn it, David Fruit Flies is over here. Damn it, David. David Green, where you at? Because your flies is
That's funny.
where did they come from? I heard it came from the sink. They said it comes up through the drains. But when do they die? I mean, they folded up for them jokers to die. Jeez, that's why, at night, that's why when I accompany my son come home or whatever, I was like, close that patio doors. You don't want any, we call them gnats. You don't want any gnats flying around. They're pesky. They don't. Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
now Althea, that's why you want a little semen in your life, because it's sticky and the gnats will go right to it, and it's kind of like a fly trap.
I ain't never heard of that. I ain't never heard of putting no semen out and the net get into it.
Well, you should try it. Have someone jerk off in front of your house.
You know what? I'm not. That's freaky on a couple of different levels.
Okay.
On a couple of different levels.
Hey, Brenda Brown, she put up something about 5 things, and I want to read them to you out there because I can't find where I put the post. She said there's 5 things that you ask a woman before you like really get down and get involved. So here's my 5 things. You ready, Althea?
Okay, let's hear them.
Are your grandchildren over 25? Do you have a car payment? How many kids you got? How many husbands have died in your care? And the last one is, are you cool with anal sex?
Oh, wow.
So those are my 5 qualifiers. My 5 qualifiers.
They have to be cool with anal sex. No, let me ask you something.
No, that's the last one.
No, why do is it because why do they have to be cool with anal sex? Because we got to accept is that a deal breaker? They have to have anal sex. Why do you want anal sex if if you're
no, look, they don't have to be cool with anal sex. I was asked 5 questions. If she gets 4 out of 5, I'm good. She can just put it in her mouth till the swelling goes down.
Well, for yours, she's gonna have Laffy Taffy in her mouth. It sounds like.
Yeah, and chew on it like it's bubble gum, baby. Hubba bubba.
You'll be like, Jamie, yeah, you sure this gonna work?
It's gonna work. Just keep going, Althea. It's gonna work.
Are you sure? Damien, I've been showing, and this ain't Damien. This ain't working, Damien.
Yeah, especially if you got sea moss stuck to the roof of your mouth. You're trying to lick it like a dog who's got peanut butter in his mouth.
Okay, you just made me go. Well, Molly got a video. Good morning, Brenda Brown. I see Brenda's in the house. Oh. Good morning, Brenda.
Good morning, y'all. I'm taking care of some stuff this morning, but I know it's Freaky Friday and the studio fills up pretty fast, so I wanted to get in.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'll be right back, though.
Okay. Molly, go ahead and share the video.
What's up, Molly? I just see Althea. I don't see no damn video.
I put a video up.
There it is.
Okay, Molly. Go. I don't know. Maybe we're having some difficulties here. Good morning, DJ Slicky Boo Boo.
Watched the video, and I'm so embarrassed, bro. This guy was going around asking women, and mostly black women, what would you rather have? Would you rather have a broke guy who's still a father and who's at home, you know, and around for your kids, but he broke? Or would you rather have a financially stable man and pay the child support? Do you know every last one of these bitches said that they would rather have the check? Every one of them bitches said they would rather have the check.
That is the system that broke down the black household because women kept choosing Section 8 food stamps, government assistance. It literally pulling the women away from black men. That's why it's sad.
I just watched a video and I'm so embarrassed, bro. This guy was going around asking women, and mostly black women,
You cut it.
what would you rather have?
Okay. That's more of a Tall Tale Thursday, because we're going to revamp and bring that back around, because we asked that question before about the importance. We talked about the black dads and the importance that the dads in the household.
I can answer it. I can answer that. And I can answer it because I grew up on the south side of Chicago, Cabrini Green, the Ickies, all those projects that got torn down. The only reason why you had so many single parent mothers is because they had to take care of their kids. And it was institutional. It was set up that way that if you have a man in your house that's broke, I'm not giving you food stamps. But if your man's outside the house and you can prove that he's outside the house, then, we're going to give you some assistance. And that is institutional. That is the most racist fucking shit I've ever seen in my life. That was totally fucking wrong that they would tell women with babies that their baby daddy cannot be in the house for you to get a check. And he's already broke. He's already out there fucking selling dime bags and shit, just trying to get some Pampers or, some tennis shoes for the babies or whatever. The hustle's real. And when you take that away, then what you do is you degrade that person, period. And then that person feels degraded. And what do? They have no choice. They got to make sure that their kids are taken care of, but then they're basically put out. And that was done in Chicago.
What video you want me to share, Reese? Because the video was in the chat. And B sent
the last one. Too. No,
I seen a video you sent, but it's just a snake. That snake video with the baby was asleep and the lady on a swing. I know you just sending that just for us to see.
No, there was another one above that from yesterday, but it's okay. just roll them down, the ones that when you see.
All right.
I mean, we just gonna go through some stuff because I know it's backlog, because a lot of shows we don't get a chance to get through the videos. On a lot of shows, I'm telling it to the audience, a lot of shows we don't get a chance to get to the videos. So sometimes we get a backlog of videos just waiting in the repertoire for us to share the stories to share with y'all, but we just don't get a chance to share sometimes because we run in our mouth and we don't get a chance to go through all the videos, whatever. So on Freaky Fridays, a day, I just like to go through and share with the videos that we didn't get a chance to share at the beginning of the week. Sometimes it's freaky, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's political, sometimes it's not. But it's just for a way to us to go through the videos and share with everybody that we didn't get a chance to get to, So
here's why you're never going to find a masculine man. You're waiting on a man to give you a reason to be feminine. If he would just provide, if he would just make me feel safe, if he would just pay my bills without me having to ask, what do his actions have to do with how you carry yourself as a woman? You keep trying to attract a masculine man, but you masculine as hell. And when a beta male shows up, you be mad like you not the problem. Well, I act this way to protect myself. No. Feminine women do not feel the need to protect themselves from their own emotions. Truth is, you don't want to be feminine, or else you would heal so that you could be, man or not. Just be feminine without his permission, and he'll either rise up to the occasion or move out the way for a real man. Here's what.
Okay, run that back again. I don't think they heard that one, Molly. That's a good one.
If he would just provide, if he would just make me feel safe, if he would just pay my bills without me having to ask. What what do his actions have to do with how you carry yourself as a woman? You keep trying to attract a masculine man, but you masculine as hell. And when a beta male shows up, you be mad like you not the problem. Well, I act this way to protect myself. No. Feminine women do not feel the need to protect themselves from their own emotions. Truth is, you don't want to be feminine, or else you would heal so that you could be, man or not. Just be feminine without his permission, and he'll either rise up to the occasion or move out the way for a real man. Here's why you're never going to find a masculine man
Okay.
reason to be feminine.
Okay, we could cut it now, Molly. That was a good one. Good morning, JoJo, baby. How are you, sweetie?
I am well. I am well. Hello, panel. Hello, everybody. Baby.
Well, I'm gonna start with you since you just came in and you saw the video. What do you think about the video?
I mean, I don't know. I ain't quite get it. I ain't quite getting it. You know what I mean? That I don't know. I don't get the thing, masculine men because the girls are too masculine. Or is that what she's saying? They too masculine. So
She was saying you see like a whole lot of women, right? That act masculine because they say they want a masculine men that they can't act feminine. And the other girl was telling her, don't use that as an excuse to be you. If you're feminine, act feminine. Don't say you have to act masculine around men to protect your emotions or whatever like that. If you're feminine, be feminine and let the man rise up to the occasion. A lot of men
no, well, I got it now. Just let me make a comment on that right there, that part, because that's why they don't got no man, or they going man to man, because they fronting. They not being them who they are for real. They got this big shield up. They got this big armor in front of them, but at the same time they'll play like they'll front like the armor is not up. You know what I mean? No, this is who I am. I mean that's why then, because you keep acting as such. Just being hard, man. It's just hard, rough, mean. If you're gonna be those types of things without having everybody get mad, everybody gets mean at times. I'm talking about being able to turn it around and keep it moving. If it keeps happening, then figure it out from there. But periodically we all get outside of our square. But if she's too masculine, she want and it's fighting, and she make the man. I know I'm going a little further with it, but if because that's that masculinity. Girls, these ladies, women, I don't know how what it is, but these females out here, they'll get in arguments and they'll be masculine and mean. And then, when you get to arguing, they take it to the limit where they acting like they want, try to get the man to knock them out. You know what I mean? Like you get to the point to where, okay, you can't go no further because men not supposed to hit women. So we almost in the streets here. We need to, that's how I be getting with with women that have a lot of testosterone or masculinity or too much independence or whatever they think whatever it may be that they're playing on. It's just an action. I mean,
now when it comes, this is Freaky Friday. So when it comes to the bedroom, let's talk about bedroom play. Now, do you find that a woman in the bedroom, is there any such thing as overly aggressive? Can she be too aggressive for you? Or if she's giving you instructions on how to make love to her. Like say if they say, okay, go left, go right, left, turn that way. No, do this way, no, turn that way. I mean, I don't know if you ever been with anybody like that, like a drill sergeant. They go left, right, left, get on up. I don't know if you ever had a sexual partner, a woman that, that take control, or somebody that just jump on top of you and ride it like she want to ride it, and you just did like an old Beyonce.
So sometimes, it can happen like that, but not often. I don't get that. I don't get that old drill sergeant pussy. That drill sergeant, I ain't. I mean, I'll have somebody. If somebody tells me, oh, right there, or a little bit to the left, or you hitting it from here to back, and you got your finger on it, and they move your finger to the left. Yeah, and then they move they playing with it while you're hitting it. you know, the wrap around on her, you know, and if and she grab your finger and move it a little bit, she move your finger to the left or to the right a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. That ain't no left, right. Okay, now switching. Hit it from the side, right there. Don't. Oh, yeah, no, fuck all that. But you know, to make her feel good, she trying to feel good. You looking to make her feel good, and she move your finger. She say, "Oh, wait a minute, that spot right there. Go back to the other spot you was hit. Not like that. Do like this. Don't take offense of it. Get to that spot again. You know what I'm saying?"
What about if she would have turned in another position? I'm guilty of that. I'm like, no, let's not do this. Okay, let's turn this way. No, let's do that.
It depends on how long the session's been going, what position it is, and how much energy a brother got left. Because sometimes we got to finish on the side where we both laying down, where I ain't got to be holding nothing up, pushing nothing to that lazy booty when you slide in the back at night or something like that. That one where ain't a whole lot of you know, positioning stuff. That's where you, after you put the long session in, sometimes that's where you finish up at, because it's like, whew, okay, let me lay down for a minute, man. My hernia acting up.
Yeah. That's what I gotta take a break. Woo, wait a minute, I gotta take a break.
Yeah, y'all ain't putting in all that work now. I mean, you're talking about aggressive, but if they do something like that, that's cool. And yeah, they can do it, but no, men usually the one putting in the work. It's a lot of work. I don't think y'all, here's what y'all need to do. I want all y'all to, before you go to bed tonight, all the girls out here, go get on your bed and put your stopwatch on for 4 minutes and start humping the mattress for 4 minutes. Just humping it, just hitting it like you've been hit before, and see how you feel. Just 4 minutes now. Just 4 minutes. Just do that for 4 minutes and see if you can get even through the 4 minutes, to be honest with you. Yeah, so talk about that.
Damien, what do you got to say? You have people telling you where to go, and I mean the aggressiveness in the bedroom. What you think about what JoJo said?
I JoJo, man, he hit the spot right there. I mean, he did. He hit the spot right there. But that's why I've got so many ex-wives. When I can't do what they want, they leave. So I want a woman that says, okay, I'm going to get that, and you're going to get mine. And if you can't handle your business, and my wife's real clear about this, my wife Connie, she's very clear about this. If you can't get the job done, I got a glow-in-the-dark dildo in my closet. All right. So, I mean, and I'm like, oh, shit, well, I can't compete with the Energizer Bunny, so I might as well get mine off, because I'm a sprinter, not a marathon runner. And if I ain't getting you off, if you got to get your appliances, man, hell yeah, get that shit, man. And it glows in the dark. That's crazy. And she does it all the time. I can just fall asleep and know I'm getting the job done.
He said, if you got to get your appliances, like
I can't compete with the appliances. I can't compete.
You can rub some glow in the dark on me if you need some help. You know what I mean? I'll come over. I'll be. I mean,
JoJo, you already light bright, damn near white. You already glow in the dark. You don't need no more. You don't need no more neon, but you already are. And we can see your thing coming a mile away, like one of them airplane lights that they be waving in the sticks. You like, there go JoJo, there go JoJo.
I'll cut my hair that way. When you're done, you can say double. You know, you bring in the double.
You be like this. Come on, right here. Beep, beep,
bring in the double. Yeah.
And Althea, we had this conversation. That's right, Althea. And me and you had this conversation. You know, I got this big ass head and I got these big ass ears. If I'm not doing shit right, you grab me by my ears and you let me find that fucking swole up marble and dig for it, motherfucker. You command the man to do it. I mean, if he ain't getting shit right, move on. But if he can follow instructions, you're golden.
Yeah, but ain't too much instructions. That ain't good neither. That's that. What movie was that? Tommy, what's his name from Maryland? With Living Colors and all that. Silver Spring. What's his name? Tommy. skinny. Yeah, no, it was back in the day, old movie. Him and Jamie Foxx, and I think it was Jamie Foxx, and the dude that played the girls on the Cosby Show's military husband. And they was in a movie and they had them girls and he was like, she got that his wife had that military pussy and she was like, that's what, left, right, left. Like he was like, oh my God, he had to call money on his wife's military pussy. It was just a funny scene. But no, don't nobody want no coochie like that. But you know what I mean? Like I said,
what about changing the positions? Like I said, I know
Oh,
that
that's cool.
I'm simple. And we could start off missionary style, then we flip doggy down, say, let's do scissors. I'm like, hey, let's try it this way. Let's try it that way. Let's try it.
Oh, no question about that.
I'll see it.
I used to get ass on double jointed, right? And this is one move where I can do a split while I'm on top. I can do a split. One leg is on his shoulder, and the other leg is by his foot. And for some reason, when I just like doing crazy stuff. Sometimes it works, and sometimes it don't. So,
exactly. I'll say it to your point. I will say this: when you're putting out way too many instructions for the man, and you give us way too many instructions, I mean, sometimes we can't compete with your needs. You know, we just want to go up and get some lemonade because we're out of fluids. I mean, I run out of fluids quick, and my last name is Seaman. All right, so when I'm out of fluids, it's like pulling taffy, and I got to wait for it to get back swole up again, and just hoping you're going to put it in your mouth till the swelling goes down. You know, we have to compromise.
Now, why do men? I'm gonna ask this question to the two men that's on the screen. Why do men always ask the woman, "Did you come yet? Did you come?" They can feel when we come, right? Because
no, we can't. We have no idea because we're selfish. We are absolutely selfish. We don't care when you come. That's the point. We care when we come.
Speak for yourself on that one, baby. You know what I mean? I care if she get hers off. I'm looking for both of us to be happy. I already been through that. You know what I'm saying? When I was dehydrated and my thing was jumping off a little fast and I had to get my shit together for a minute. It's a sad story when you leaving somebody unsatisfied. That shit don't feel good even if you got yours. Shit.
Wait, JoJo baby, say it again. Speak for yourself.
I said it don't feel good if you get yours and they don't get theirs. That don't feel good. Shit.
Right.
Not
when
to
you
me.
end the sentence, look, when you end the sentence, say the opener again. Speak for yo.
I had a boyfriend.
Yeah. Speak for yourself.
Not want to be exclusive at all. That's what I said.
I can't.
Was like, whoa! Don't be messing up my shit.
Damn, Brenda. Damn. Get it, girl, Brenda.
What Molly said, why ask them when you know? I don't know. Why do men ask them when you know? Is that what you're saying? Why do they say, did you come yet? Because they know if a woman didn't come or come or not or come, right? And Damien said, no, they don't know.
I know when they come, when they tell me, stop, I'm done, stop.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. Sometimes that would happen.
Do you know when your woman comes? Can you feel it?
Sometimes it depends on, it depends on who the woman is, you know what I mean? Like some women, you know what I mean, they don't have big orgasms, you know what I mean? They don't have they get the sensation, they get that feeling, but they don't burst. You know what I mean? Then you got the ones that are burst as soon as you, I've had them as soon as you put it in, it seems like they come in the whole time almost, you know what I mean? And so,
Althea said she was a squirter.
If you're with the right woman,
hold up.
If you're with I won't say the right woman, but some women's walls are too far apart for the phallus to feel it, because when a woman orgasms, her walls contract like you do when you have a baby. They just they go in and out. But if the woman has had a bit too much fun in her life, her walls, the muscles aren't strong enough for that to feel. But if you've been doing your kegels and keeping your girl in order, the man knows, because it's unmistakable, because your walls will contract against his member, and that's how they know. Just my point.
And if you got the big wall, if you got the wall guy and you're fortunate enough to have a curve in your joint, then you can still get to that wall. So don't trip, man. If you got a curve, that's why a lot of them are made with curves.
I got a curve.
The J spot is at the roof of, like, well, everybody, I guess spot is different, but it's the part, like, if you can hit it better with your finger, you know, it's if in the vagina and at the roof of that vagina, there's a spot up there, and if the curve really helps, because the curve rub against that spot, it helps you climax. Most women, everybody is different, like fingerprints, but it helps you climax even
That's
faster.
why it's called
And
that's
a
why
guy
it's called a
know
G
how
spot.
tight a woman is when they do the finger test. If it's tight on your finger, you know it's going to please that member. That's what I was told.
Yeah, well, I mean, big, small, short or tall, coochie can come and fall all over minds. You know what I mean?
No,
I
but
mean, come on now.
true, Joe?
You
That
know,
was a
I
question.
mean, you don't have. You talking about all these different coochies? Okay, yeah, true that. But you got the same problem. You got guys with big Johnsons, too small Johnsons. I mean, you know what I mean? It's not always, you know, the fit. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's the work, the spots you can hit. Now, if your shit's small, put it up against. You don't even got to go in. You can just put it up against the head, against the clit, and just rub it up there real hard. You know, 100 times in a minute. You know, you be all right. Yeah, he'll be all right if your thing real small. If your thing real small, you gotta do what you gotta do.
That's facts. That's facts. He's talking facts. That's facts. Hey, preach, bro. Preach.
I'll be back. I got a call I gotta take. Thank you.
Oh, my word, my word. Well, I know for women, it's definitely different, because I had a lover who was a premature ejaculator. Y'all know what that is. He's a minute man, ladies. And it got to the point I didn't even want to be intimate with him, but he always wanted, oh, let's have sex. I'm like, why are you even dirtying up my cooch for that? Because after I finish, I go and clean up. I go immediately and clean up. Because I was told that that's where that sex smell come from. So I don't like that shrimpy, smelly. So you go immediately and you clean up. That's what I was told. You clean up, then you come back and lay down, then you go sleep. But you don't lay in your stuff. You know, if you're tired, you be like, "Ooh, I'm tired." Then you go hit the shower, you go hit the head. You know, then you come back and then y'all lay down, have a good night's sleep. Then that's when you cuddle after both of you all nice and clean. Women go to the bathroom, she wash up, she bring a nice hot soapy rag back for him, and I mean soaked up of a little basin, and you lather that thing up, then you go dump the water out and put just fresh water in so you can wipe him down all nice in case you want to nibble on it later. They got to be clean now, you know. So that's why you clean up every time. Sometimes sex can be exhausting because there's a lot of work to clean up afterwards.
What the hell have I walked into?
No, Althea just said that she's a lot of work. That's what Althea said. Listen to the last statement. Althea said she's a lot of work.
She's a lot of work.
Well, I could be, but I was just saying, you walked into the cleanup process after this. I said after
the cleanup.
I like to clean up immediately after sex. Then we laid back down and cuddle. You know, and I said, and I like to get my stuff clean and his stuff clean in case you want to nibble on it later. You don't never know.
There you go. There you go.
And who want
to? No cuddling. It's time to go home.
Oh, snap.
Snap. Good morning, everybody.
That nigga said it's time to go home.
Yeah.
So
they want that. Yes.
One round.
No, we can do 2 or 3, but they want their nails done. Let's go out to dinner. Let's go somewhere. Nuh-uh, I'm going home. We're not going to dinner. We're not getting your nails done, your hair done, nothing.
No, none of that shit.
You gotta get yours before, huh? See,
yeah,
man, you better get yours before he get his.
Yeah, hon.
After he get his rocks off,
I
he's
know.
like, okay,
I think that should be a bonus for a woman where a man just doesn't go home if he ain't got the skills, but he's still gonna do your nails and clip your toenails and rub your feet and rub your back and shit like that and make you a meal. Yeah, that's a lot of work for a motherfucker like me. God damn, I ain't in that.
Why try to bait a woman with that? Why try to say, if you give me some of your stuff, I'll get your hair done, I get your nails done, I get
because men are liars. We don't care. We want the pussy. And if you give it up, well, you might get your toenails done. It just depends on the guy that you're with.
Giving it up for a pedicure. I mean, I give it up for love. I give it up for love or lust, but I never gave it up just for.
Never for a pedicure, baby.
Not for a pedicure. Now I was so happy. I had a friend that gave me half of my rent money. I was so excited. I gave him some, not because he gave me the rent money, but because I was so excited that he did that. Out of the blue, he was like, "Here." I was like, "What's this for?" And he was like, "Just go. Don't you got to pay rent?" I was like, "Oh, because I was just like, ooh, that got me excited. I didn't ask when he gave.
I bet you that was better than the orgasm that he didn't give you.
It's just because he looked so sexy when he gave me that money. And I said, "What is this for?" He said, "For you." I see the slow motion. He said, "Here." I grabbed it. I said, "What's this for?" And he said, "For you." My eyes got big and sauces. I saw hearts coming up. I was like, "For me? This is for your bills." And I was like, "Oh, thank you. And I was just like, yes. I got somebody that care about me enough that they care about where I lay my head and all of that stuff. And I was like, yes. Then the abuse came in, before the abuse came in. And I was like, that don't give you a right, I don't want your money then. I don't want, if you think you're going to treat me like a rag doll and I'm supposed to accept whatever behavior you give me, that's not fair. All of them hearts that went up went right back down.
I know that's right.
Yeah, I was like, I knew it was too good to be true. But it was for a good 3 months. It was good for a few months, and then the hearse came, and it was the RIP to the relationship. I had to kill it. I was like, oh, this is no. Because I should.
So what do you think bring the hurt and all that shit? Is that after the get to know you stage and shit? When the real motherfucker really come out?
Yes, some people are damaged, right? And then they hold back.
Whole lot of motherfuckers damaged.
Yeah. There is a lot of individuals like that. And then you get this, instead of them showing you the raw side of it, they hide that. And then something triggers him. And then when he's out, it's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. It was like, who is this motherfucker jumping out the closet with the butcher knife? I said, it's okay. Who's that motherfucker
jumping out the corner with a butcher knife?
You're like, yeah, bitch. You be like, wait a minute, who are you? This is the dude that you was with the whole time. And you just didn't see it. I don't know, because sometimes we put on blinders where we don't want to see. You see the telltale spots where we don't want to see, or that they just that good of an actor that we don't see it. And then
I want to hear Lee. I want to hear Lee.
When it's in my back, I'm like, that's when we see the knife.
I want to hear Lee. Lee, you got to pipe in on this one, bro.
I can't pipe in on something. I can't lay no pipe if I don't know what it looks like.
Okay, I don't exactly know what that would mean, but okay.
Don't you look at it before you stick it?
Oh yeah, but I wasn't worried. I didn't know what that got to do with the abuse and that type shit.
I don't. It's abusive. It's ugly.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I don't know what I don't know what the conversation. I just walked in. I don't know what the conversation was for me to be chiming in on something that I wasn't.
Nah,
sure
I was asking and shit. a motherfucker go a few months and shit, and then his real self come out and shit, and that's when all the abuse starts.
Oh
Same
yeah.
with a woman. She'll charm you for a minute, and then she turn into a psycho chick.
Yep. And the same with washing your ass. If you notice when you date somebody, they real clean. They
Oh
wash every
shit!
day, right? But then when they move in with you or stay with you for a little while, you notice they clean their
They
habits.
start washing their ass.
Yeah, it's like
God
I'll say it.
damn.
Go, I'll say it. Go.
you go a day or so and don't get in the shower. I'm like, you ain't getting up in me. Ew. They was like, you ain't gonna do nothing but dirty it up again. I'm like, wash the rest of your ass.
Not the rest of
your
you.
whole
Not
ass.
your whole ass, but your asshole.
Wash all of that. So just don't hit the front and soap it and lather it up, and you know with the shaft. And be like, okay, your neck, your underarms, bruh, under the balls, bruh, your back. I mean, everything with sweat accumulate. Ew, bruh. And you want me to hug and kiss and no. If I lick you, one lick, lick your neck, and it's salty, go wash that off. Go wash that off.
Althea, if you want that to happen, here's what you need to do. And this is just advice from a guy who's got lots of kids and stuff. And I appreciate what you're saying. You know, you get in the first time, you get in the first time, and you're smelling like fucking jupe, and you're popping collars and shit, and you're trying to get that shit, and then when you get in there, and then you're gonna be a nasty ass motherfucker. Yeah, that's wrong. But if you really want it to happen your way, just wash his balls. Wash them. We appreciate women who wash balls. I'm just saying.
I do wash balls, but what I'm saying to you, you get your whole ass in the shower. Just don't stop at the dang on balls. See, remember I said after sex, I like to be clean down there for him to be clean. Right after sex, that's when you do to wash your balls. But after the whole session, when you get up in the morning, you get your ass in the shower and wash all of the sweat off of you. All of the sweat, all of your nightly. Don't you do that anyway, Damien? Do you take a bath every day or a shower every day?
What's that?
You was like,
damn, lady, what you doing?
What was that question again? Do I do what?
A shower or a bath every day?
Yes.
Okay, so you don't. Some days now when you sit.
No, but no. Wait a minute. Hold on. You asked me a question. I gave the answer. I'm gonna give you another answer, which is also true. If I've been out at the club, hanging out with the fellas, and I come home and I give the wife a little pickle tickle. If I fall asleep and my dick is still all crusted up with that vagina sauce, I don't expect to clean it myself. I need help. So come on, get you cleaning. That's rude.
He said, come on, get the cleaner.
Get the
I'm
cleaner.
going to sleep. I can sleep through you washing my dick. Trust me. I can sleep through it.
Yeah, a lot of men do, and that's why I come back with the basin, not just the hot soapy rag. I come back with a basin.
That's why male and females have two X chromosomes. Men have a Y chromosome. So if you take a look at that on the scale, we're missing a stick. So if we get our shit off and we fall asleep, then it's your responsibility to wash that dick. If you want more, wash that dick.
Well, I wash it because in case I want to nibble at night, I make sure it's clean and white because I'm not
Well, you're gonna have
feel like a midnight snack.
That's right. And by the way, out there, you're gonna have a little bit more salt on that fucking pretzel. Trust me.
Nope, that's why you clean it. That's why you wash. Just like I'm pretty sure men don't want to be laying in the bed with a woman and that mixture just stay there and then he go to hit again.
No, men put a towel down. We'll put a towel down and go back to fucking sleep.
Oh, that sounds so. I gotta go. That sounds so nasty.
Nah.
Ugh. I guess that part is for all the cotton gobblers.
Not the cop gobblers.
Oh wow.
No, it goes
Wow,
for
I don't know.
it goes for
I
the
don't know where to go with that.
it go for a carpet
Yeah.
muncher too.
No,
Eating
no.
dick.
You
Molly,
just want
Molly,
it clean.
Molly,
You
what's
don't
your
want you
opinion?
don't want to munch. You don't want to. I don't want to eat off a dirty plate. Do you?
Who does that?
I want it to be clean.
Of course it'll be clean. I mean, if you're doing anything, wait a minute. There is an instance where I've known someone to not eat it clean. Well, they ate it clean. It wasn't clean when they got it,
But
but
it
when
was
they
it
got
clean?
done,
Was it clean when they finished it?
yeah, everybody that was in the car was finished. We had to get out. That shit was terrible.
Not in the car. Shit.
Yeah, they was in the back seat of the car. I kept
You
hearing
could,
something
you could,
like,
Oh,
you could smell
so
it in
y'all
the
was eating
car. You
mobile.
could
So
smell it in
y'all
the
was
car.
eating mobile curry out.
That is the mobile app. That is
Mobile
DoorDash.
app,
That's the real
Grubhub.
Grubhub. That's the real
that
Grubhub.
was,
Grubhub.
That's fucked
I'm
up,
talking
man.
80s, 90s,
Y'all are sick.
fucking 90s.
That's fucked up.
I'm
Grubhub,
talking
really?
90s.
Really? Grubhub?
Oh shit.
You know, that's what you call grunt? Hey, that's mobile. That's mobile. But anyway, he's back there. I thought Pennsylvania was under a health warning because of the steel mill, because they used to tell us the air quality was bad. That you could smell the fart. Just smell like this river over here in DC, like the sewage plant. And I heard this. I'm like, Chelsea, what the fuck are you doing back there, man? And I forgot about the girl. And he back there chowing down. I'm like, I'm holding my head out the window, like, what the fuck is that smell? Man, we gotta drop you off. So
You should have put them both out. I'm letting you know. You should have put them both out on the side of the road.
All I could do is pull over and get out. I wasn't touching that
That's-
shit.
I was like, y'all both need.
Wait a minute. He was giving her fellatio. I mean, cunnilingus, and it was a smell. She had a smell.
Man, that motherfucker ended up with gonorrhea and syphilis of the mouth.
God damn.
Oh.
I ain't trying to be rude, but he should have shot her. Shit.
I gotta tell y'all a true story.
Wait a minute, Damien. And what was crazy, he came over. I was giving my stepson a birthday party. It was I think it was like his 5th or 6th birthday party. I'm grilling and shit. And he comes to the house with a couple friends because he wants to put the family. And he walked past the fan. And the smell that came from him spoiled my damn slab of ribs. The flies was
You
just
fucked up the ribs.
He fucked up my ribs, bro. I promise you, that man, his teeth was falling out for no reason. His mouth was bleeding, and his teeth was falling out.
That is, oh God.
That's how
Here, I gotta give you guys. Hey Lee, I gotta give you a true story. My second wife.
Okay.
My second wife, Jennifer.
If you let me finish my true story, I'll let you do your true story.
Yes. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. So that's how we found out he had gonorrhea and syphilis of the mouth.
Are you finished?
Damn.
Yes, I'm finished now. Go ahead, Jay.
I think we all are.
No, Lee. Hey, Lee. This is a true story. I mean, at the time, this is when I was in my early 30s. I lived in a place called Grants Pass, Oregon. I had a credit card processing company. I'm recruiting salespeople, and I have to give a speech. And I went down on my wife the night before.
Now, wait a minute.
Now, my wife works at a doctor's office. My wife works at a doctor's office. No, I woke up. She's already gone. And my tongue is swollen. My gums are swollen. And I can't speak. And this is the only talent I have is you running my fucking mouth. So I call her, and here's what I say. I have who I have. I have who I have. What the hell have I? Have who I have. So she understood that I can't move my mouth. She goes, come down to the doctor's office. I go down to the doctor's office. She's the check-in, check-out girl doing the records and stuff. I go back to the doctor. Doctor goes, there. He gives me a tongue depressor. He goes, okay. And this guy was very Christian. He goes, have you recently had oral sex with your wife? I said, yes. I went, actually, I didn't say yes. I went, yes. And he goes, you have a yeast infection in your mouth. So I'm going to give you a prescription for Miselex 1, and you have to gargle it. I'm like, what? So I'm walking out of the doctor's office with my fucking prescription, can't fucking talk. And my wife goes, is everything okay? I said, you're pussy. You're pussy. Fuck my mouth up. You're fucking pussy. Fuck my mouth up. Which in regular terms is, your pussy fuck my mouth up. Now I have to go to the fucking CVS and fucking gargle Miselex because you didn't wash your fucking pussy. God damn it, wife. True story.
That goddamn it. Oh my God.
God damn it, wife.
Hey, that shit worked, right? I'm telling you, the prescription from the doctor, that shit worked. So what I did is I took half the prescription. I took half the prescription and I put it in her vagina. I said, that shit ain't gonna happen again. That shit ain't popping off like that. Fuck you.
Ugh. That's talking about smegma
Divorce
and
number 2.
dick cheese and
What'd you say? Did you say dick cheese?
I said y'all talking about smegma and dick cheese and crust, and I heard all that before I even got a chance to get in the studio. Oh wow, Freaky Friday.
Yeah.
Hey, this old white man told me that. He said, you know what? I want you to do it. I mean, the man was a millionaire. And this is another true story, man, millionaire. He said, if you can get this hard, I'll give you $1 million. That's why I'm poor today.
He told you that, Lee? He told you that, Lee?
He said he'd give me $1 million. And I'm like, dude, what am I supposed to be doing? This man pulled his thing out. It's like a miniature sweater with a miniature turtleneck sweater. And then
You were blowing Donald Trump.
When he pulled the skin back, it looked like a Vienna sausage that had been with motor oil around it.
Ugh.
Yeah. So when y'all talk about looking on something like that,
so what did you do for $250?
Right. What was your services?
I went home.
Oh.
I can't get it hard for $1 million, but I can do something with it for $250.
Cause I ain't leaving, bro. I'm about to get some.
See, that's that Diddy shit right there. Y'all done got Diddy, so you can't even fucking complain. You can't even complain. You showed up for the party. You took the damn drink. You can't even be mad. I don't even know why they even talking about it.
Lee, my friend wanted to pay you more than that. At least he wanted to give you $750 and a guitar.
Oh no, he's talking about 250,000.
250,000.
Well, he offered $1 million to get it hard. She couldn't do it for $1 million, but she can't leave broke. She got to do something.
This is
give him $250,000 worth. It might not get hard, but
you could have got it hard. That's the difference. I mean, I'd have got it hard.
Can you get a $250,000 firm?
That's bullshit. That's awesome.
And if Misha was around, she would contest it. And this is a true story. I was told by this dude, rest in peace, that he didn't like big girls, and a big girl couldn't do nothing for him, couldn't get his thing hard, just like the guy actually to go. So Misha, my girl, betting, I didn't even know it was in the bet. I was a little tipsy coming from the bridal shower, and we was drinking, and she betted him. I bet you I know a big girl that can get you erect. And And he said, who? She said, Reese, because I'm sitting there like, who? What y'all talking about? She said,
Not
you,
Reese.
you. Yeah,
Right.
you. She said, go in there, put on your clothes, your dance clothes, and do the moves you've been practicing. I was like, okay. My stripper move.
Okay.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
You didn't think about okay.
I had 3 men lined up.
Reese.
His cousin, which liked me, and their other cousin, right? So they was like, we're gonna pay for this show. Misha said, put the money up. He had just got paid, worked at Safeway Warehouse, so he had cheddar. Misha said, what's your next bill? I said, the Comcast. This is back when I had Comcast, $110. Misha put that bill. She said, I got to cover the back. She covered the back, and he put his money up. So she said, do your thing. That was back when I was able to jump down in the split. So
Oh shit.
I put on Prince, Insatiable. I come sliding down the hall. I had my little outfit on, little thongs.
Do me, baby.
I was doing all them little tricks that Suave was doing at the baby shower. How you go up on your back, do you gyrate, you rotate the body and all that. I was doing all of that. When I stood up on the ottoman and dropped down into a straight split, them niggas like, whoa, whoa. Misha ran into, she was like, you can stop there, Reese. He was hard. Now that just goes to show, he said, nothing a big girl could do for him to turn him on. Anybody can turn anybody on. It's the illusion, it's the fantasy. I turned them dinglings on and didn't have to touch not a one.
Reese, you got me when she asked you and all you said was okay.
Okay. I feel you crazy.
Okay. Okay.
I always, anybody know me and my old boyfriend,
Bill.
I like playing the game
shit.
stuff. I like to be dressed up fantasy. I like to play the seductive. Like I've danced off of that song $1 Million Pussy, make you tap out. I had some heels on, squatting down like I'm Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion. Talk about I make you tap out.
Hey, Althea.
I used to like doing that. You gotta sit there on your hands and let me,
Yeah, y'all nasty girls.
Althea,
I was vanity. That's right.
Althea, you had me at hello, like Jerry Maguire. You had me at hello. You could do the splits. What the fuck? You had me at hello.
Yeah, I'm double jointed.
You just be feeding for shit.
Now I gotta unloose this bitch from my hip. I do the one leg up and put your booty on your foot. take my leg off there, but yeah, I was always doing the running man, dropping in the split, and popping it, But
the running man. The running man.
You do the running man.
He got hauled off the running man.
Chuck was playing. We at Kilimanjaro. Me and this other guy named Junior. I was dancing. That's my problem. I'm always challenging. If somebody challenged me, I'm always trying to meet the challenge. We was tearing that floor up. Man.
The running man. He got hauled off the running man.
But
yeah, you did the robot and this nigga got turned on and shit.
That story I told, may he rest in peace. That wasn't that old. I was in my it was that old. I'm in my 50s now. Shit.
When you said gyrate, you already had me when you said gyrate. I said, oh, okay.
You get on you lay on your back and you lift your pelvis up and you can make it move like this. Move like this.
Like the ocean.
Open like the strippers. Boy, you're the shit. Don't nobody tell me nothing about no strippers.
I'll pull a few dollars out.
They was like, where the dollars at? Because they and men used to be like, wow, she doing all this and that. I guess it's the fantasy or the illusion. And hey, that's the way it be. They was like, damn, Reese crazy.
Reese Green and Misha, y'all out there doing it, out there showing out.
Misha got me in a lot of tricks. I mean, and she was always like the the money person, you know, like I bet you this, that, I bet you, and I was a prostitute. She the pimp. She was
The
pimping me out.
prostitute.
That's it. Look, like hit a lick. She was like, "Yeah, girl, you know what I did? Do that. Do the yes."
Yeah.
Hey,
You said okay.
Hey, Althea, I got a question
I
for
was
the fellas.
60. That's the only reason why I was like, okay. Because I'm sitting there, she was like, I bet I know a big girl that'll get your dick harder. I'm like, just like, who? You know, and I'm still drinking my Boom Farm wine, Fuzzy Neighbor, Boom Farm, getting messed up off there, Boom Farm. I had the bottle in my hand, taking it to the head, because we just came from a bridal shower, and everybody had their own thing of Boone's Farm. And then everybody know me, I'm a light when it came to drinking. And I'm standing up there.
Don't forget the country quencher. Don't forget the country quencher. That Boone's Farm country quencher. The country quencher.
I never had the country quencher. I had the daiquiri and the Fuzzy Neighbor one.
The Fuzzy Neighbor cool, but that country quencher is something else, bro.
We used to get those big. That's when Rainbow bubble gum used to come in a long pack. And I bought a wine. You know.
DJ Small.
Like, okay, what I gotta do? You know, and that's a.
Hey, Althea, I got.
You'd be surprised.
Althea, I got a question. Althea, I got a question for the fellas. Question for the fellas. All right, so this has happened to me before, and I just want a masculine perspective. You can follow up with your feminine perspective afterwards. But if you get some dime piece that calls you up and says, "Hey, man, come out," I'm like, "Hell yeah, come on," because I know I'm gonna get some ass. I mean, that's what I'm looking for. And then when you go pick them up, there's like 4 other girls, and you already know that one of those girls hadn't gotten some dick, and it's the big girl. Boys, what do you do?
Have gotten some dick?
No, yeah.
So,
she
so you mean her pussy already been dipped in before y'all got together? You trying to say?
Oh, the big girl. Okay.
Shit, I mean, I know shit, but there's plenty of dudes that pass the old joint to a homeboy and fuck her. You ain't gonna think no different unless you know personally. You ain't gonna dig into her storyline. Ask who fucked her. Oh, who fucked you? I ain't gonna fuck you. So you gonna fuck her. And that ain't even no question. You gonna fuck her. Who cares?
The big girl was already dipped in.
Go. Keep going.
She really get dipped in the most for real. Forget all them baddies and all that. She really get dipped in the most, to be honest. Niggas really want their dick ate up by a big girl. Is really what it is. They really want some big girl pussy. Don't get fooled. Don't get fooled.
All right, next. Who's next? I want to hear the whole panel, boys.
I don't know where Phil is at.
Answer. That was awesome.
I don't know where Phil is at. JoJo was on here before I got on, but I don't know where he at.
He had to take a call.
Can we get our point? Our point. I don't know what point it is. 0.45 or whatever. Can we get that?
Yeah.
I know you got a good opinion. Yeah.
Need perspective.
No, I am not. Nope. I'm not eating nothing like that. I'm not doing it.
We were talking about washing your body after sex. You know, the full wash up, but you get the whole body.
I tell you what. Okay. I once upon a time told a bitch she needs to douche with arsenic. What do you
what?
Arsenic.
Arsenic?
Yeah, to burn all that shit out.
And it's a killer. You can't just...
That's why I wouldn't do it.
I don't understand something. If whether you're a man or a woman going down to munch on the carpet, if that carpet ain't right, if that carpet got a rank smell to it, how dare you put your mouth on it? Why would you?
Absolutely, douche with some arsenic.
And Damien, you can tell if a woman got a yeast infection. It's a smell and a discharge, and you down there just.
But the discharge might not have been active. It wasn't actively.
I wanted to satisfy my old lady, and I didn't realize the consequences of my actions trying to get that fucking butterbean. You know what I'm talking
So
about?
did you see
Butterbean?
cottage cheese?
I couldn't
Did you
smell
see
it. I was
Epic?
drunk. I couldn't smell it. I was drunk.
Oh, wait a minute. Stop right there. You know your mouth, for people that drink, you could give your wife the yeast infection. It probably came from your mouth. And drinking.
Absolutely, Alfie. I'm glad that you're like the Wizard of Oz, you know, behind
No,
the
I'm just
curtain,
in the
because that's exactly what the doctor
The
told
Wizard
me.
of Oz.
Because I was drinking beer and eating pussy, I gave her a yeast infection, and therefore the yeast infection went to my fucking mouth. God
Okay, so
damn
Oh
it!
shit!
It happened.
Well, that's an easy bake oven.
Let men go.
That's why I don't drink beer.
Yeah. Who said? Wait a minute. Who said easy bake oven? Whoever said easy bake oven, I swear to God, I'm stealing that shit and I'm using it on stage. Who said easy bake oven?
You can use it. You can use it.
Oh damn, that's fucking funny, bro.
You can use it.
I'm using it. I'm stealing that shit.
See,
Okay.
men pass it back. You both got to be treated for the yeast infection, so you don't give it back to her again. Y'all got
The question was shower after sex.
Huh?
The question was shower after sex. Like, do people shower after? What was the question?
Well, you know, I give the bird bath right after the intercourse. You shower the next day when you get up, because I'm hoping I'm gonna get some more.
What the fuck is a bird bath? What the fuck is a bird bath?
It's when I bring the bag, when I bring the soapy rag and wash you off.
No,
so you're using like baby wipes to wash your coochie?
No, you get your ass.
So,
you get your
hey Reese.
No.
Molly said that we ran from Rodney Glover's video. I wasn't here to see it, but he said we ran from that video and didn't really get into it. And JoJo Baby was the only one.
Okay, let's bring it back. What video? I'm sorry.
So we can make sure it's covered. Cause I didn't even see it. Actually, I didn't see it.
I didn't see the Rodney Glover video either.
He pulling it up. Is this about yeast infections and shit?
No, it's
It has
not
to do with how you carry yourself as a woman. You keep trying to attract a masculine man, but you masculine as hell. And when a beta male shows up, you be mad like you not the problem. Well, I act this way to protect myself. No. Feminine women do not feel the need to protect themselves from their own emotions. Truth is, you don't want to be feminine, or else you would heal so that you could be, man or not. Just be feminine without his permission, and he'll either rise up to the occasion or move out the way for a real man. Here's why you're never gonna find a masculine man.
Go ahead.
Accurate. Accurate.
No,
I'm confused. I'm confused.
Phil funny as shit. Why are you confused, Phil? What's up?
Cause I don't know what the fuck she asking. I'm a masculine man, and I'm a masculine man, and I want a feminine woman. I want, I'm just is what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
I asked JoJo Baby the
So-
question. There was only two people on the panel at the time, Damon and JoJo, and I did ask that question, and that's when we were talking about giving orders in the bedroom. But I didn't.
But that has nothing. Giving orders in the bedroom doesn't have anything to do with her being feminine.
No, we were talking about sometimes you get them feminine, the masculine women that tell you how to fuck. I want you to go left, right, with the drill sergeant. We was laughing about that, and he was saying,
Hey, I'm with Phil Page, locked in.
Locked in.
But all jokes aside, a lot of people put the masculinity up for a cover, a shield, that they even been hurt or assaulted or whatever, and they feel as though that if I could man up. You remember when I said I wish I was a man for one quick second, that we feel that treat a certain way if we show that raw edge instead of acting like a vulnerable feminine side, a female. And women do that though, Lisa. I know women that act like that, like they Billy Badass, when they really want to be Calamity J or Penelope Pitstop. So even you can be a hard ass or a marshmallow. A lot of women do that. Put on a hard candy coating and they're really ooey gooey inside. And we do that to protect our hearts and our emotions because we don't want to get messed with or trifled with again. So yeah,
But if you
Amen.
ain't portraying who you are, how the fuck we know what we dealing with? We might be losing out because you playing the dude and you really want to be a marshmallow and shit, and maybe we looking for a marshmallow, but we ain't gonna never get to the marshmallow because you too busy trying to play a dude. So you missing out on your blessing.
And
Say that
that's why
shit.
when they say hurting people hurt, that's because they haven't healed from whatever scars that they are coming from. But once you heal, it's like it is what it is. I am who I am. I don't have to pretend anymore. I don't have to say that I'm a hard rock. And you see who you are once you heal and move on. A lot of people out there playing the dating games and stuff got so much baggage with them, and they have not healed. Men and women, they are not healing. They try to forget or get over whatever that pain by using another body, and that's not how you do it. You always hear, and you hear men and women both say the best way to get over your ex is to get under her next. That's stupid.
That's the traitor.
Fucking that random person, you still got them same issues or that feelings from your ex that you had before. So that throwing another person in the sauce don't add up. Me and Trey fussing and fighting, and we fussing and fighting about each other or amongst each other, and then we grab Lee and put her in the middle of it, and then all three of us fussing. That don't make sense. Me and Trey gotta finish what we started and get on even kill. Then we can say, "Hey, Lee," so she can come in on the smooth surface. But we do it in relationship. I see it time and time again. Now that I'm not,
I can do it. Like, I can say this because I just had an experience. I am out in the dating world trying to find me a mister. So in this one particular point, this mister said something to me that I didn't quite appreciate, or my mind couldn't figure out like where we was going with that. And I started to spin out of control. And I started kicking, fighting, punching, not physically, with my words and my actions. I start acting up like a little child that didn't get what they wanted for Christmas. And this person, they pulled me close.
Hey, hold on, Brenda, real quick. Why am I watching this one dude walk another dude across the street on a leash? What kind of freaky shit is this?
It's Freaky Friday, bro. It's Freaky
Please,
Friday.
Oh my god!
If you had a
I
red
need
light,
to take pictures. I need to take pictures of this shit. Hold on.
We see that in Vegas all the time, so that wasn't a stop.
Really?
That's the type of shit that go on in Vegas.
This person.
Oh, I'm coming over there. I'm about to look at. I ain't messing with Spirit, but I'm gonna look at somebody and see how much it take. All right.
Oh yeah, in Vegas.
I'm sorry, Brent. I ain't mean to cut you off, but I'm like, this is a weird shit I'm watching.
Before I got rudely interrupted by some shit that I see every day in Vegas, this person kind of pulled me close with their words and was like, I can't figure out what's wrong with you, so I'm gonna just let you do you until you get it together. But the important part is that they didn't run away. And a lot of people, like, we try to fix stuff with the other person so we can get on with it. And sometimes we just need to let them wash out their own dirty laundry, but have the fortitude to stand there and be that person for them once they, get it all figured out.
Right.
Okay. So people who hurt, like you said, people who are hurt, people who hurt people. Well, the freaky part about it, Damien, was that freaky doesn't always mean sex and sexual things. It means figuring out shit that's freaky, because the person who was around me, I bet you they thought I was a freak of nature at that point, because I was in my own little world of terror. And I was like,
I understand that hurt people, but I'm with Bill. I'm fucking confused too.
Trey said, why train him to sit when you just tell him sit his ass down? You know what? That's a good one. You can definitely do that. That's being the leader. Sometimes people who spin out of control, which we often see here on this show, sometimes you just have to, be direct and tell them, sit your ass down and stop it. Right? Like, but you know, that's a part of a woman being, you know, like you said, hard and crusty on the outside, but a marshmallow on the inside. So
I like
in
what
Phil's
Molly
words,
said. Molly said, help hurt people before they hurt people. That's what we exactly. We gotta heal, and a lot of us don't heal. It's
well,
like picking a scab off, and
I don't
exposed again.
I don't know.
Well, I've got something to say about that, Brenda, and I appreciate you bringing that up because I know why I'm a comedian, and I know why all of you are comics, is because we have to get up on stage and we have to show the audience, you know, the pain, and when we show them the pain, we teach them that it can be funny, and as long as we do that with our craft. I think that you know, everyone feels better when you're just not trying to put out, you know, your bullshit because it was bullshit, but you get to put out your bullshit and say why it made you laugh at the end of the day. You know, our failures are our greatest rewards, and man, you know, funny's funny.
You have to be
if you're not funny, you're not.
In the healing part, you have to be given a safe space to heal. Like, you can't just heal on your own because you didn't create the trauma on your own. So
that's why I tell jokes. That's why I tell jokes.
Is being in front of somebody bare, right? And finding out that they're not going to hurt you. Then you have so much space to heal all those other things that are now going to be brought to the surface. But if no one ever gives you a safe space to heal, you can run around saying the cliche word about you need to heal, but you can't heal because there's nowhere for you to do that. Just in your own world isn't. Yeah, you got to have people around you that'll stand there and be like, I understand you need to heal, so I'm gonna stand here and with the band-aids and peroxide, you know, just in case we need an emergency around here. So.
Well,
but I did
Brenda,
have a Freaky Friday question to bring it back to the freakiness of it all. I want to hear the panel's objective on what's the difference between a freak nasty, a freak nick, and a freak off. And let the story begin.
You want me to start off? I got it.
Yeah, Damien. What's the difference?
That way you just get me out of the way. I know, Brenda, I can be a pain in the ass. And Althea knows it too. All right. So here's my answer. You said there were 3 questions, right?
No, it's one question. What's the difference between a freak nick, a freak nasty, and a freak off?
20 years to life. Thank you.
Oh boy. All right. Phil, what's the difference? Do you know?
I have no idea. It sounds like one is illegal, one's a contest, and one's just a party.
Okay. I like it. How about you, Lee? Stepdaddy, what's the difference if you are unfrozen? No, we'll come back. Trey, what's the difference?
I would say I will relate. If I'm using my English, you know, language and everything, I would relate. Well, even though it's spelled different, freak nick, right, would be related to picnic, in my opinion. So it'll be something public, you know, big outdoor extravaganza. It might be some drinking, might be some kissing going on. It might be some, you know, some ass grabbing or some grinding or something. But it ain't gonna get but so far because it's usually outside. It's usually an open gathering for people that's like mine that want to come and get freaky and shake some ass, probably
That
drink,
makes sense.
you know,
That
all
makes
that to
sense.
people. So I relate that to that. And then you said, and then the freak off is orgies and shit. You coming to fuck, somebody's getting fucked, somebody's leaving pregnant, somebody gonna leave with STD, somebody leaving with their mouth sore, somebody ain't gonna come back again, they've been turned out. That's all full-fledged. You know what you're going for. And then what was the other one?
Did you say mouth sore? Oh my God. We said mouth sore.
Throat sore, mouth sore, whatever is being used is sore.
Sore mouth and a rashy pussy.
And what's the other one?
A freak nasty. The freak nasty.
Freak nasty is like a link up to me. You going, you know, It's like a link up.
But that's just a one-on-one thing, right? Freak Nasty
Right.
is just the two of you.
It might be.
Okay.
It could be somebody looking or watching, possibly, but not really. Like it's just like you link it up to fuck. You link it up to do something nasty. Like whether you try to give them some head or you try, whatever you're doing, it's like a link up.
Okay.
Now, if there's three, is Althea involved? If there's three, you can be Freak Nasty with three, right?
Well, when you got when you're blessed with other regions that can be used for satisfaction without you having to put in the physical labor, then that might be considered two people because that's extra action going on. So you fuck this leg, you get that mouth, you want that titty, you want I don't know. That's imagination.
That shit sound like Disney World.
Well, shit is costly. The amusements cost.
Hey, fuck, bro, drop the mic. Oh my God, man, I'm stealing your shit too.
So do y'all think if cameras and stuff was invented back when the Freakniks was going on, do you think like Luke and them would be in just
Those
as much
cameras
trouble?
were created.
How did you think they captured that shit? They captured that shit.
Wait a minute, and how do you think that started to begin with?
Yelling over each other because I can't hear shit. And I'm sure your audience can't hear nothing.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm sorry.
What I'm saying is back in the real dirty days of like, yes, cameras were there, but what is that called? Girls Gone Wild days. Remember that? Okay.
Yeah.
So in the Girl Gone Wild days,
I'm a fan.
there wasn't cameras like there are now, meaning on everybody's phone. Right.
Yeah.
And so
I don't know. I still got a bunch of videos in a box under my bed, so I'm just saying.
Right.
It ain't in your phone, bro. It ain't in your phone.
That's because professional cameras were there so that they could capture the Girls Gone Wild videos. However, what I'm saying, let me finish, is that do you think that they would have been arrested and in as much trouble as Diddy is in right now if they did have? Or do you think that kind of like they were a lighter version of what P. Diddy is doing? Or
I don't know.
Can I start? Never mind. Y'all go first. I'll go last.
Well, that wasn't
that dude that did Girls Gone Wild got in trouble too.
He got in a little trouble. Not like Diddy's in trouble.
I don't think because he wasn't on the same level as Diddy, but he definitely got in trouble for that shit. When it kicked off and people started getting all woke about that shit, they looped back and got him. I think he went to prison for a little while behind that shit. So,
damn.
Yeah. Girls Gone Wild didn't come out without no casualties. So.
Casualties is right. This is the casualty of me having to go to Zella's. That the casualty is that we have to close the show at 12 o'clock on Thursdays and Fridays. The Morning Max show have to be over with at noon. We can't. I would love to stay longer, but because your host has to be the hostess with the mostest at another location, I want all y'all to come out today. Zell's Nightclub. It's the Free Flow Friday, and today is Zell's Nightclub, a Free Flow Friday, meaning you got your karaoke, you got your singers, you got your crooners, you got your ciphers. Say your poetry and everything. You got your rappers, and you got your
strippers.
Hey, if you want to strip, that's up to you.
I'm working on that.
Lee gonna be a stripper? Oh hell! All I gotta do is tell Rodney and the place to be lit.
Althea, what Brenda's thing was about, having cameras and shit. I will tell you this: if it wasn't for that one hotel camera where he beat the shit out of his old lady, none of this would have happened.
No,
so it wasn't a salt camera. It was a camera that was in a damn hotel room.
Yeah, but it was other videos and other stuff when it came out. So,
and cameras was out back then. I know we closing now. I'm gonna leave it alone after that. But cameras was out back then. If your family had a little bread, there was just certain things that you had, certain entertainment centers that you had in the 90s, certain little radio setups you had, certain cameras you had that maybe everybody just didn't have. But cameras was always around. It was always VHS tapes of homemade this and that. So it was always readily around.
Yeah, and you're absolutely right. That's why this exists right now, because we got technology where we got cameras on our phones.
Well,
You're absolutely right. I agree.
I'm a little older than you, Trey, and so when I first heard about Freaknik, I might have been your age or younger, and definitely cameras were not in phones like they are now.
I'm older
I
than
said
you.
cameras. I said
We had
cameras.
Oh no, not cameras. I meant
everywhere.
Phone like quick. Oh,
No,
it don't matter.
camcorders. Every party, somebody was with a camcorder. What y'all talking about? Every go-go, somebody with a camcorder.
I had all them type of. I had all the Polaroids. I had all that shit. I was gonna snap a shot if I couldn't take a video, even though I did have a camera in my house.
We had the camcorders in the hand.
Yep.
Video
the big ass gray joint. Big ass joint.
Hold on. We had them. They were out, but we were not the people who had them. We were too poor to afford them.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay, so at all the Freaknik videos that I saw on TV, right? So I know that there was a camera there, but I'm talking about like I think the way Dee Dee got caught and like all the extensive cameras and systems and stuff.
A Magnavox camera cost you roughly about $300 to $400 back then. A 9mm, 8mm camera cost you like $45. I mean, it just depends on if you wanted to spend that money. Nothing stops you from having it other than yourself.
But usually they didn't. They was out at Freaknik, and if you watched all the videos and stuff,
we did.
Nobody
30 years ago, we did.
had cameras or anything. They were just out there having a good time, whatever a good time is. And then when there was a woman that would come and say, "Hey, he touched me," or "She touched me," or whatever, they had no proof because again, video phone, the cameras on phones wasn't kind of invented back then.
Well,
so
we didn't have the phone ones. No,
yeah,
but we had the handheld JVCs, the little recorder, because we recorded that, and you get it from the hood boys and give you a good discount. So
all day long, all day long, all day long. Out of more camcorders and video cameras.
DMV area.
I really have to travel. I really have to travel out there for the holidays so that I can see, because we don't have people selling, camcorders on the side.
But I think it's a flip though. And one thing I noticed is when he said when Philip noticed a man getting walked by another man with a leash, that's not something I see in Maryland or Virginia, or DC. So I think it's just a flip of different. We sell camcorders and shit me already. I did not know.
I pulled over and watched.
It happens in New York.
Holly pulled up some samples of old video equipment, and I didn't see none of this stuff out at the Freaknik.
Hoochie mama.
Thank you.
I didn't see none of this stuff. Like I saw people having a good time, but
big booty hoes.
I didn't see them they didn't have a need to record their treachery. That's what I'm saying. Like, people have a need to record their treachery for some reason.
Because they narcissists like to look at themselves on videos.
And like for me, if I'm gonna do something naughty or bad, I don't want no cameras nowhere around.
Shit, sometimes you want to watch some shit back. It's 2024.
That's why P. Diddy in jail right now, because he want to watch that shit back.
How freaky you are.
He recording crimes. That's why, not because he recording nasty shit. He recording crimes. Right. That's why.
Because he wanted to watch it back. That's why he in trouble right now.
I ain't committing no crime.
Man, what are y'all talking about? I remember back in the day when it was AOL and MySpace, and I put in my search engine, I put in tsunami, and it came back Asian porn. Oh, you make me flow like tsunami. And oh my God, I'm like, what the fuck is that? Yeah, that's when technology sucked. Now,
next
we can
Freaky
pick
Friday,
and choose.
I'd like to talk about why people have, I want to talk about people recording their sexual activities. Like I need to know who on the panel got some sex tapes out there. Althea, no.
Okay, I'm gonna start it off. Brenda. I have no sex tape. I have no sex tape whatsoever.
We can't get into a new one because she's about to close her show out.
Yeah, she got to close the show down.
Yeah,
she got to close. Yeah, she got to close her show out. So
save it for Monday Madness, y'all.
Yes.
Mama.
Mommy.
Right. That means cue that shit up. Yeah. Mama.
I'll be at 46.
Music and run the flyers. That's what needs to happen now. Then we'll be at 2 hours. Exactly.
Hey, I want to leave you guys with this.
I'll
I
see
think
you tonight.
every one of you are amazing. Every one of you are amazing. I am truly blessed to be in your company. I love you all. God bless. And I'm out. I'm dropping the mic.
And he's got to go. Mama.
All right.
Right. Where Mama at? Because I'm waiting for Mama to pop up. Galactic Panther presents. Let me zoom in on this real quick. I'm sorry. Lee Ruff Warren Productions. I know that's right. Galactic Panther presents Friday Night Drag Show. Sasha Madam Sanchez, Monet Dupree, and Alicia Kelly. Hosted by Althea McFarland. November 8th, 9 p.m. Online tickets is $20. And then if you come to the door, you don't show up and get your early tickets, you got to pay $25. But it looks like an exciting show. It looks like a fun show.
I'm telling you, those performers was awesome. That was nice.
I said it says hosted by Althea McFarland.
Oh, yeah, she was nice too. I didn't even realize I was nice, but
right, don't forget about yourself though. Right, exactly. Don't forget about yourself.
yes, they bringing it back.
We ain't famous, but we're FAF production. When PMS meets PTSD, hosted by Lee Ruff Warren, October 11th at 8 p.m. This is at 1303 Queen Street, Alexandria, Virginia. Let's see.
Do you know what FAF is? Do you know what FAF is, bro?
Funny
as fuck. Oh, Funny as Fuck Productions. My bad, y'all. We ain't famous, but we're Funny as Fuck Productions. It's $20 for tickets. Galactic Panther presents. It's on 1303 King Street, Alexandria, Virginia. Brenda Joy will be there. It's Mr. Quan Williams will be there. Miss Althea McFarland will be there, and D-Lo will be there in attendance.
Yes.
Laugh Till It Hurts comedy show. Let's see. Performers are Tarek Higgins, Chad Beadle. Hope I'm not saying that wrong. Eric Sabin, David Green, Funny Man Green, and Terry McDonald and Ricky Clemens. This is on Friday, November 15th. Doors open at 8 p.m. I'm sorry. Doors open at 7 p.m. The headliners are, Chad Beadle, nationally touring comedian from Make Me Laugh Comedy Tour, featuring Terry the Rev McDonald, Eric the Comedian Chef, Tarek the Playboy Higgins, David Funny Man Green, Ricky Donut Clemens, hosted by Mr. Styles, Jokes, a.k.a. Will. Where is Mama? And this is Nemo. Oh, what's up, Nemo? This is Nemo the Late Bloomer show. This is on October 10th. On Thursday, the headliner is Teddy the Young OG. Hosted by Nemo the Late Bloomer. Performing live is C.O. Nixon. Also, one of the other performers is Xavier Morgan, followed by Zoe Jones the Barber. This is on 3511 Maryland Avenue, Cheverly, Maryland. 20765, I believe, is the zip code. Is blocked, but this will be at Ranch Restaurant, Lounge, and Bar. So, little Mama, there she goes. Hey, Mama Co. All right, and this is the Comedy Dinner Show, co-starring Philip Page, Also starring Damian Simmons. This is Friday, October the 18th, 2024. Sauce in the City presents the comedy dinner show. This is a 7 p.m. Dinner. I'm sorry, 7 p.m. dinner, 1995 menu, 8 p.m. show to I guess whenever that time ends. Hosted by Brenda Brown, the Chocolate Child.
Brenda Brown, aka the Chocolate Child.
AKA the Chocolate Child.
Go ahead, Mo.
I'm your pusher, man.
Yeah, there we go. Go ahead, Trey.
All right. This is October 12th. This is Aberdeen Comedy Jam. After Party and Fish Fry. Music by DJ Jizzle. The location is 821 Old Philadelphia Road, Aberdeen, Maryland. For tickets, contact B-Man at 43993-1090. Food available, cash and bar. Tables available for party $5 for $100. Tickets available at Eventbrite. Also, tickets at the door for $30. So be sure to check that out. Philip Page, JoJo Baby, Miss Dreads, Althea McFarlane, Is Giddy, and Blue House. 7 p.m. to 11 p.m.
You missed something. There's a fish fry right afterwards. There's an after party of fish fry.
Party and fish fry.
Oh yeah, when I read the title, I was saying after party fish fry. But yes.
All right.